my name is Esther Garcia, coming to you from the far South Valley. Gracias to Badmouth for this opportunity. The Online in the Meantime series helps unite thoughts when so many of us are feeling so isolated. I want to take you on a journey of cultural photo poetics using un poco de Spanglish. Grandma deserves her own book of this and that and them. 7-year-old summer days off Broadway. I'm not sure who was taking care of who. I would see her short statue through the screen door as I arrived, left, or walked to the neighborhood store. She taught and I learned how to sweep, how to make sweet rice without a recipe, how to clean beans, separating pierditas and dirt clods that she alleged could break a tooth. Broken beans discarded. I never understood how they could impact the taste. I thought her superstitious faith had bled into her beans, through the santos, rosaries, or the holy water that crowded the space. The days were long from lingering and cruising the tiny home. A whistle from her wrinkled lips to pass the time. Chirping finches and walks to the tienda, hoping she would let me keep the change for Tootsie Rolls and bubble gum. Don't forget to ask your dad for chili, she would remind me hourly, knowing I would forget. I would return with the chili the next day to the smell of fresh beans, brewing coffee, and a cream and sugar-filled cup. Warm beans and Grandma's silhouette through the warm south-facing window are not forgotten. I never had the heart to tell my grandma that I wanted to eat Whataburger instead. I forgot to breathe, and in doing so, I forgot to live. I forgot what it was like to live, and in turn forgot when it was I had last lived. I had forgotten the golden glitter sparkle shoes of a dancing 3-year-old. I forgot about my journey, focusing on the destination. I forgot to take refuge under the shade of the floating tree. I forgot what it was that made me laugh. I forgot to eat or when it was I tasted something good. I forgot that the wind would bring me overdue faith. I was unable to smell a beautiful man fresh from the shower. I forgot about hungry daughters. I forgot to remind myself to exhale before my chest was about to explode. I forgot what it felt like to feel the breeze of wisdom from my mother. I forgot I was holding the breath that was preventing and stopping and yielding a life, sacred lives. Also seizing the breathing of little children. I forgot the desires of a child who wanted a warm bath with mermaids, or maybe wanted the hummingbird to be vibrantly pink, the trophy of a poisoned teen unseen. I forgot what lace felt like. I forgot to notice that the mystic trunkless tree was ahead. I forgot my name and who I was. I have truly become unaware of what a breath is and was confused about breathing. I forgot a blessing, many blessings. I forgot to breathe to live. My youthful summers overflowed with strong bonds of kinship and friendship. Those bursts occurred from their home to mine on dirt roads, from elementary school to middle school and north to south. This child experience grew seemingly overnight on the streets of my southwest neighborhood and stretched to the South Valley's waterways. Some called them acequias, we called it a ditch, and ditch life was all we had. A natural playground, yet as far as we knew, it was the center of the universe. My 8-year-old self remembers low-hanging cottonwoods, stemmed reeds, and bridge perches that linked us to the earth. The ditch bank was half a mile to and from. It balanced everything and everyone. We were sliding down the cement culverts in summer, cold water, soggy socks, cut-off jeans, and canvas shoes. The smell of honeysuckle blossoms, sour crab apples, and hot tortillas wafted through the air. We were young, awkward, lively, and cute, not fazed by anything, finding safety in each other and our place. We survived hidden makeout sessions with dirty boys on half days while darting dogs attacked from broken chain link fences. Skinny arms swinging from branch to branch and bank to bank. Our green-eyed girl sliced her foot on a jagged beer bottle that lingered on the bottom. Her blood droplets tainted the murky water. My first glimpse of flesh memorialized in my mind. I remember after-school scraps and hoop earrings lying in the dust under a curious mob of 7th graders. Fantasies from ice cream trucks chimed along the trail. Shared blow pops and hot chip wishes from U Pump It gas station. Testing the water depths with virgin inhales from behind the mushroom store. Candy Girl lyrics and Guns N' Roses t-shirts. Abandoned car tires, floating beer cans, crawdads, and suckerfish bubbles in the deepest parts. Young girls' voices converted to women's whispers and dreams. Seemingly innocent daughters got baptized on muddy banks by ill-planned practical jokes. The plot left the youngest of us rolling down the bank scared and hurt. Mothers shouted our name to return home as they got passed along through the neighborhood just before dark. Those moments belonged to us. Some of us now grandmas, some of us living in 6-figure digits, one of us buried way too soon. Before we knew fear, before dirty water made you sick, before masks and hand sanitizers were necessary. Dried chicken pox and training bras, picnics of peanut butter and potted meat. We were untouchable. Northern water came down cold and clear like clockwork for our spring. From meager schools that led one of us to an East Coast college in style. The rest found jobs across the Guadalupe Bridge. We always had that stretch of the ditch that guided us back in all seasons. Our way was molded in the strides back home. Some would continue leftward, I went on to the right, alone. It was a measurement of seasons, and it was a time of growth. From there to here, back home. We look to Our Lady of Sorrows, the Virgin Mary, and Our Lady of Guadalupe, in a quest to discover our place in the world, one's faith, or one's eternal salvation, maybe through the loss of love or unfortunate death. We look to uncover a faith to which we may have abandoned at a time we felt it strong. As we grow, we tend to lose values and love, and we experience much more death. At birth, the only thing in life promised is death. Our faith helps us believe everything is not in vain, a hope that there is something greater. Those places where we find a rebirth amongst what has been discarded, buried, lost, or forgotten. In the layers of the soil, we leave a fingerprint or a footprint. Values and possessions of the modern world prove to be a temporary form of wealth, but spirituality can exist through generations as a hope, an uplifting to the people, to the families. Even when we have turned our backs on our faith, a return becomes inevitable, as our needs push us to our convictions. When we become scared, when we realize impending death, in our time of loneliness or absence or need, to reconnect to the dream of healing, we travel, we pilgrimage toward the miracles that lie within. A place of solace, a place that brings us hope, like sheep, as believers in anticipation of a higher power. Thank you, Badmouth viewers, for this platform. Abrazos, for allowing me to compile and package a piece of my heart. Bye.